What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna do a quick unboxing on the hard shell carrying case box bag. Now this is for your DJI Phantom 3. It was advertised as a standard, but the standard, advanced, and the professional should have pretty much the same form factor, so it should fit all three, as long as they're Phantom 3s and not Phantom 4s. The crazy thing about this, it was extremely cheap. I was hesitant to buy it because it was so cheap. I went ahead and bought it, and 7 days later, it's at my house. I bought this on eBay for, what was it? $39.57 with free shipping. So that's an amazing price for a semi-hard shell DJI Phantom hard case like this, or backpack. Obviously it's not DJI brand, but it's for your Phantom. So we're gonna open this up and we're gonna see how the initial fit is out the box, and just maybe answer some questions. All right. Like I said, guys, this came to my house in 6 or 7 days. It was shipped out of California. I see made in China, a bunch of Chinese writing on it. So I'm sure that they initially ordered them from China and then they shipped them out as they got them. So here it is. Okay. Now the shipping doesn't provide a whole lot of protection, but it's fine. It's got this carbon fiber look, and it's somewhat glossy. It's nice. It's clearly not carbon fiber, it's plastic, but it has that look, so that's pretty neat. All right. I mean, just some initial thoughts. Just pulling out the bag, I mean, this looks pretty nice. Let me get the camera a little bit closer so I can show you a little bit more. Here we've got these straps. They look pretty thick, look fairly comfortable. And then we even have this strap that goes over your midsection area, and that's adjustable. Maybe not for all Americans, but we'll have to see. You have these pads for comfort. As you get this loaded down with batteries and a bunch of other things, I imagine this probably will get a little bit heavy. So having this comfort here is probably pretty nice. Now you have these straps. Usually these stuff is made out of nylon. So even though it looks pretty small, it's probably pretty strong. So you've got that. And overall, this stuff looks pretty good. You got a handle that doesn't look extremely hefty, but it's probably adequate. I mean, you wouldn't put a $400, $500, $600 drone in here and just start treating it like crap. I would assume most people would take care of it. You see the shininess there. A little bit glossy, kind of nice. Now it looks like there's like a plastic, like transparent kind of protective covering on this, and it looks like some of it's already kind of rubbed off. You see it there? You know, see that just a little bit. So I'd imagine that's probably going to get worse over time. This probably just happened by rubbing the inside of the box and shipping. And so just owning this, bouncing around in your trunk maybe, throwing it to the overhead compartments on the airplane. It's probably going to get some more of that, but what's really important is what's inside, right? All right. Now, taking a look at these zippers, they look pretty big and substantial, so that looks nice. Let's go ahead and get this open. There you have it, look at that. So you get a strap inside of here to help hold things down. So the top is molded to fit the top of the drone and kind of hold it. and then obviously the body is gonna go in here. It gives you areas for 3 batteries, and you can have a battery in the drone. At least that would make sense. I would assume you can have a battery in the drone. So that would give you ability to carry 4 batteries, your drone, and then your controller, and probably a few extras. Looks like in here, I'm sure you can fit some propellers before you actually, drop your drone in. So far so good. This is looking pretty neat. And as you know, you will be removing the propellers every time you place it inside your backpack. Propellers off. Okay guys, we're gonna see how this initial fit goes. Now, I've read some reviews on some more affordable backpack cases like this, and people are saying, with a little bit of tweaking, cutting a little bit with an X-Acto knife, you're able to get everything in just fine. I wanna see, will you have to do any of that here? So we're gonna take our props, just put them all on one side. Actually, do 2 on one side, 2 on the other, okay? And just wanna see how well it fits a battery. Fits it nice and snug, so that's cool. You see, I will turn it over, but then the props are gonna fall out. I don't wanna have to just redo all that stuff. But I'm gonna keep the battery inside because I wanna see how the drone fits with the battery installed. Okay. So I can see the opening is to the back, so that would make sense to where the battery would be. Actually, it's not. We have a little area here where it makes sense where the battery would go, because the deepest part for the legs is on these 2 sides. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this in here. Okay, and the feet are resting on the bottom, and it looks to have gone in with little effort. I was doing a little moving around just to make sure it was actually down, but I don't think I had to actually move the styrofoam at all to actually get it to go where it needed to go. So let's see how this is gonna fit. Not sure if it's it looks like, okay, it looks like this is gonna wanna, you'll turn this like that. This little thing is a bit of a pain. The part that holds the phone. Okay, looks like we're in. Now, take that, let's tighten her up. Oh, look at that. I tightened it. But upon pulling up, it just loosens right back up. But it looks like the molded top will actually keep things held down pretty good. But from the looks of it, this strap is not really gonna do a whole lot. So let's see how well this top actually closes down. You know what? Okay. I put my antenna facing up, and that's hitting the top. So, lesson learned, you don't want to face that antenna down. Face the antenna down. Okay. Put the decorative strap back on. And let's get her closed. Yeah. And it seems to close right up with no real issues. I don't imagine why anyone would have to cut anything away. But this seems quite nice. So we're gonna try on the fit. I'm gonna back these straps out first. Okay. Okay, and it looks like the strap, I thought it kind of went more around the waist. It goes over the chest more, which is good. It feels nice and secure. You know, I've seen some cases online, and they just looked absolutely huge. And the person wearing them just looked ridiculous. I mean, this doesn't look like a normal backpack, but from what I can tell, don't look too awful bad. I mean, it's like people can see that this is some kind of a case, and it just is what it is. So, I mean, so far I'm very impressed. I'm going on a trip at the end of this month, and I'll be taking it actually out of the country. I'll be taking this as a carry-on on the airplane, and I'll be doing a full review on how all this held up, and taking it out of town, out of the country, and using it. So if you want to see that, subscribe, come back to the channel and check that out. And my opinion so far on this particular case for under $40 is it's a pretty good buy. You have some cases they're costing as much as $200, and they do basically the same thing. I wouldn't trust this as a checked item and just let the baggage handlers just toss your drone around, but I don't know if I would trust that to any case. Maybe the completely hard ones, military grade, with completely locked down, but other than that, no. So that's all I've got, guys. Like I said, you want to see an update on this, subscribe to the channel, come back. Thanks for watching.